Hello, 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 and welcome to season 4 of Conversations with Bald Girl. I am your host, Lorraine Williams, with BaldGirlInc.com, your redefining beauty consultant, and I am so happy to be back with you guys. I'm so happy that I decided to take it back to the original studio, the place where it all began, the car. Yeah, I had some time. I'm sitting here waiting for something. And so I decided to record the intro to season 4. Listen, season 4 is going to be crazy. Okay, so let's just start with this. I know I was supposed to come back a while ago. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know I did a whole 10-minute video explaining to you where I was mentally. I just wasn't in the place, okay? But I am better. I'm getting better. And so I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to come back. I wanted to come back strong. And we talk about self-love a lot lately, in the blogs, on the podcast, on TV, everywhere you turn, everybody's talking about self-care. And I needed to take care of Lorraine, okay? So I took the necessary time to get in tune with myself, to figure out what was going on with me, and just, take a minute to breathe. COVID, listen, y'all know I love being outside. Doesn't necessarily mean I have to be with other people. I just need it, and COVID has us safe at home. And, I just, between COVID and everything else that was going on, social uprisings and everything, I just wasn't in this space mentally to do this consistently. And so I didn't want to stop and start. And so I stopped, right? And now I'm back. And we have so much to talk about. This season, I'm adding something, and this was part of the reason why I was like, okay, I'm on pause, is because this season we have a YouTube channel. That's right. Conversations with Bald Girl is on YouTube, okay? And so I can't promise you that every video will be every podcast will be on the channel. But I can promise you, I have so many guests lined up this particular season because there's a lot of work that has to be done, a lot of stuff to talk about, and I'm excited about the guests that are coming. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss an episode. Okay, if you miss an episode, you know that I have ways of you tapping in, and so you can text. I don't remember the number. I'll put it in the notes. You can sign up for emails, and then there'll be the YouTube channel. So you'll get it. You'll see it. And I believe that this season is going to be probably the best season we've had so far. One particular thing that really kind of stumped me this year is because we are we are safe inside. And so I really miss running. And because of my issue with my knee, I haven't been able to do it. Last year, I was able to do a run walk combination. This year, I just physically cannot. I'm following the doctor's orders, and my prayer is that, and my confession is that next summer I will be able to run at least 3 miles without feeling like someone is stabbing me and trying to pull my kneecap out. Okay, that's where I'm at. And so not being able to get that energy out, not being able to have that out, because running just sets you free. I'm trying to tell you, like, you get out and you can think clearly. It just clears your mind. It does so much for you. It's not just physical, mentally. For me, it was amazing. And not having that resource or that outing or that whatever you want to call it during this pandemic has been rough on me. And so, because I said I was going to follow the doctor's orders, I haven't been doing it. Yeah, I'm walking, but it don't give me the same high. And for all you super Christians out there, of course I'm praying. But I needed to do something physically for myself, for my physical body. And so, yeah, I started gardening, okay? And at first I was like, I love seeing them in bloom. I love the thought of producing life, and eating fresh food. But the thought of me actually doing it myself, I never really thought about. We bought a new home in December, and we have all this particular land that I could use. And, I'm just used to planting hostas and throwing a little mulch, because who wants to be in the garden? That used to be my thought. But now I am getting this is so amazing. It's so peaceful. It's so freeing to be in the dirt and seeing stuff grow. It's just amazing. And so I've been growing some plants. I've been, I have plants in the house, and I shared some pictures of the things that I'm growing on my personal Facebook page, but I am going to put some on the Instagram page, Conversations with Ball Girl, so you guys can see what I've been working with and planning, and where I've been getting this release that I desperately needed. But so I planted some mustard greens, some string beans, and some lettuce, and a few peppers. Now I ain't harvest nothing, but the thought that I've done it was just so relaxing and so freeing. And every day I wake up with this expectation, of something else, and they're growing every day. It's just good for me. And so back to the house. So we purchased this house, and there are 3 trees on the property. All 3 are dead. Okay? Dead. And I'm like, hold up. We just got here. Who's going to give us some fresh trees? Nobody. The trees are all 1 year old. And so the one that sits in the back of my yard, in the center of my yard, I was like, okay, I'm going to plant it. I'm going to go get this tree, dig up the old one, plant this new tree. I grew up in my parents' house. They had this Japanese, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's red and it blooms with these pretty flowers in the summer. It's gorgeous. And I was like, this will be a way of me having something from home in my new home, right? So the tree, again, is only 1 year old. It's dead. Like, the wind blowing, branches was falling off. It was crazy. Now, I don't mean like strong wind. I'm talking about, and they just crumble. Crumble in my hands, whatever. So I go and get the tree, and I'm excited. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna dig this tree up, because it was shorter than me, okay? And the branch, or the trunk of the tree, was only about the size of my broom. So I'm like, I got this. And then my girl Sinead was coming over, and I was like, listen, wear your sneaks, because we're gonna dig up this little tree, we're gonna plant this new tree, and then we're gonna go on about our day. So we thought. So we began to dig, and we dug, and we dug, and we dug. Did I say we dug? Listen, this little teeny tree was a beast, and we were digging and digging and digging and digging, and the roots were so deep, and the ground had clay and rocks. It took us almost 2 hours to dig up this tiny tree. We had no idea, from what we could see with our physical eyes, what was happening in the dirt, what was happening deep, what was so deep rooted in the ground that was causing us this delay. And that's my point for today. Take the time to do the work. We had to really dig and do the work to remove this thing. And so that's what I've been doing. Okay. That's what I've been doing all these weeks that I have not been doing the podcast. I've been doing the work on Lorraine. I've been digging up roots, and I didn't realize some of them was so deep. And so now I am free to talk to you. We keep pouring from these empty cups, and I had to fill myself up. I had to get out the stuff that wasn't right and start afresh. So this particular season, y'all thought we was raw before. We are going deep, okay? So set your alarms for Wednesdays. Subscribe to the podcast. If you are following on Apple or iTunes, you can subscribe. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this. I promise you, this is going to be the best season we have ever had. So, I'm not going to hold up anymore. I done gave y'all enough for now. But I'm really excited about season 4. And I thank you guys for sticking in there and holding on and waiting patiently for us to come back. But I promise you, it'll be worth the wait. So again, you can reach me on Instagram at Conversations with Ball Girl. I'm on Facebook at Ball Girl Inc. You can email me, info@ballgirlinc.com if you have any questions, or you just want to, say whatever. I love hearing from you guys. So again, until next time, go and be great.